Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. Here's a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
You know, this is a big part of this offense, not just spreading you vertically downfield by throwing the ball, but these jet sweeps put so much pressure on the defense. Horizontal, you've got a lot of speed you've got to contain. Here's a great example of getting a player who's got a lot of speed out on the perimeter. Let him do what he does best by getting downfield. Nice play.
The Razorbacks pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here's the 2nd down play. Handoff from the shotgun. It's a quick spin move. What a spin move. He's in the clear now. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice game.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run here, lets it go. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. A shotgun run call. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And it's a bunch formation. Scanning the field, it's Moffitt. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. That's a short return, but the Pig wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
In the clear at the 25. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion sets up a third down play. And he drops back in the gun. He makes the grab. A quick spin move. He spins free and he's in the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Hogs. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, the vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Moffitt. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, Right now, they are dominating this game.
But he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds an open target on the left side. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
And the Razorbacks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. That's a design quarterback keeper. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go, 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Moffitt. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback escapes the pocket. That's a quick shovel pass. And he'll be brought down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return to the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
And the Tigers pick up enough for a first down here. Back to pass. It's Moffitt. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out. Looking to throw yet again. Going for a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught near the goal line. They stop him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hawks. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
He's going to hand this off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
And the Razorbacks looking to cash in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After another score to punctuate this offensive performance, then just kick it away and let the defense close it out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Moffitt. Nice throw. Caught for a completion. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. The linebacker shifting around now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's the tight end who makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4 of the first down and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. We'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep or the handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. The Razorbacks moving quickly down the field here. He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah,